Hello, welcome to this episode of Mommy Sea Star. We're going to do part 2 of our trip to Africa. I've been painting with a palette knife. Really the first time I've ever done such a large painting with this, and I really like it because it allows all my edges to be nice and blurry. So I've added the water in front of the bushes, and I'm starting to add some of the birds. This little stork looks rather lonely, so I'm going to add some of the birds in on this side. I'll try to do it with the palette knife. I used the brush for him, so I'll try to put some palette knife strokes just so he blends in with the rest of the painting. Or not blends in too much, but he goes with his environment. I like the distinctive shapes of the paint. Okay, so there's one of these ducks right here. I think these are called leather beaks. I'm not sure, but they have like a round flap of skin above their beaks, so they're pretty funny looking little ducks. I have burnt sienna in my black, and this duck here is preening himself, so his wing is up, and then there's a reflection in the water of him, so to make it mirror that, and then his white neck going up and over into his wing here. So that's one duck, and then we'll just add some more. Not scientific illustrations of ducks here. This is the environment. We want to capture the environment and the exotic feeling of this scene. These exotic birds, wild birds, preening themselves. Birds like to do things together. They like to do things kind of like humans. They like to do things at the same time, which makes sense because if you have a lot of squawking birds and some want to sleep, how are they supposed to sleep? So I noticed birds like to take naps at the same time, which makes sense, right? So they preen at the same time, eat, take naps, and social behavior too. So these guys are all preening their feathers. Now the rest of them, you can't really see much exactly of what they're doing. You can see the white of their heads and necks and the reflections in the water, but it's sort of hard to see individual ducks, so I'm gonna hint at them and try to capture where the white spots are, the lightest spots, and also mirror it in the water. I'll move this down so you can see the painting better. Okay. Alright, there's a lot of them over here too. I have a lot of these photos from Africa of birds. My friend I met on a trip to Mexico, she realized I like birds a lot. So when I got home, I found a letter in the mail with a stack of these photos from Africa, just birds. So it's pretty neat. I have a lot of reference photos. It was a long time ago now. 20 years ago or something crazy like that. I've used these multiple times. These photos of African birds. Okay. That crane doesn't look so lonely anymore now that he has a flock of ducks as friends. still feel the crane looks a little bit flat, so I'm going to add some of this white. It has a little bit of different colors mixed in, and maybe a little burnt sienna on his legs. That's a lot. I'm still learning to control the paint on the palette knife, which, I mean, you don't want to control it that much, that's the whole point, but I mean, with something like this, you have to have a little bit of control. I mean, something like a bird.